Welcome to the Ice Blocklympics 2020, where you get to see people slide down a hill and potentially hurt themselves. Brought to you by Lightbrush Media and Brent and Jared in the evening. Now here are your hosts.
We are live. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 2020 annual Ice Blocklympics. Those are words that go together very well, and we are so glad that you guys could all tune in today. This is going to be quite a sight. It's going to be some never before. It's nothing like you've ever seen. It's going to be very amazing. This was tried out extensively and tested last year to prove that it was, a good thing for our audience here. So you guys are going to very much enjoy this. We have quite a show. We have quite a lineup for you. We have many people who have come to volunteer and, possibly sacrifice their bodies for this. So we really appreciate those who have sacrificed, and, honestly, it's all for your viewing pleasure. So we thank them so much. This is brought to you by Lightbrush Media and Brent and Jared in the morning. They are our sponsors for this. In the evening. Not the morning. That's a different one. Brent and Jared in the evening. Different times. It's a different show. But those are our sponsors. They're the ones who make this possible. We're kind of like PBS. It's not possible without our sponsors like you. So we really are thankful for them to make this happen. So
tell the people we're going to do the intro again because we didn't get it and we want it because it's really pretty.
We're going to roll the intro. I'm hearing from our producer that we're going to play the intro again for you guys because we spent a lot of time on it and we really want you guys to enjoy it. So please stay tuned for that.
Welcome to the Ice Blocklympics 2020, where you get to see people slide down a hill and potentially hurt themselves. Brought to you by Lightbrush Media and Brent and Jared in the evening. Now here are your hosts.
Okay, now we're back.
Man, really hope you guys enjoyed that. We spent countless hours bringing that to you, Lots of things coming. So, of course, today, everyone's going to be sliding down the hill on some ice walks, but it's not just for fun. This is serious. We're taking this very seriously, and things aren't serious unless you got judges. So today we got some judges. On the far left, we have Mike Darnell. Next to him is his newlywed wife, Jenny Darnell. To the right of her is Renee Peterson. And I believe that's all. I can't see. The line of view is kind of... So yeah, that is all of our judges. They were all going to be judging on 4 things. And these are things going to affect how many points our contestants get. So number 1 is going to be distance. Number 2 is going to be stability, or how confident they rode that ice block down the hill. Number 3 is how amazing was your wipeout. If you do a lame wipeout, you are not getting any extra points. And lastly, the form. We want to see some good and solid form. And our first 2 judges are going to be, assigning a number value to that. And our last judge, Renee Peterson, is going to be, she's going to be showing a slightly alternative form of judging, which you guys will see here in a second. So that is our form of judging, and that is how tonight is going to go. And of course, we're going to have 3 top winners that are going to be given medals made by our very own Brent Kennedy. So
all right.
This is going to be a show.
Talk to him about intro of the first guy.
So first contestant is ready. He's ready to go. He is Skylar Mays Olson. He's the very brave person who is so willingly sacrificed himself to be the first one. So we're awaiting him. He is the man in the white shirt and the blue shorts. As you can see, he's doing some stretches. He's getting ready. He's trying to figure it out, trying to find his balance point, and let's see him go. Let's see how he does. He's got a surfboard method. Oh! And he wipes out in less than 2 seconds. Oh! But the form on that last end, will that impress the judges? I'm curious to see. There he goes, running off in shame to go get his ice block. So on our far left, he's given a 4 by Mike Darnell. We're waiting. On the far left, Renee is giving a... Oh,
0.
That's a 0, apparently, I'm told. So that is 0, but in emoji form to make it more apparent. Let's see what other score he's given.
You only want to do slow-mo on like the
Number 5. So are we adding these up? How's that working?
Yes.
So a total of 9 points. What's the max possible?
I don't know. 36.
36. Wow. That is... Wow, so 9 out of 36. That is not looking good for Skylar. Hopefully his next run is going to be better.
Contestant is?
Huh?
Next contestant is?
Next contestant is, I can't tell, is it Jason Peterson?
We're gonna go in order.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a list, so this is hard. So here he goes.
Yeah, Brent's got the list.
He's prepping. There we go. We got the list of our contestants going.
You go. Good. Go.
Let's see him go. What will he do? He seems to know what he's doing. He's doing another surfboard method. Oh! And, man, the icebox broke apart, thus rendering his vehicle of going down the hill pretty much useless. So we're going over back to the judges to see what they're giving him. Let's see what they say. So we got 1 4.5, 1 4, and 1 2-point kind of face. So, you know, not great. Could be better. So, coming up next, we have got Milena Kennedy. Let's see what she does. Just trying to situate, trying to get it all together. Oh, she's just jumping right on there. But she's not really going anywhere. She's gonna need a little more momentum than that.
A little subversion.
Looks like she's gonna need a little shove, a little help from the other contestants. And there she goes. Oh, and she stopped again. Not looking good so far. Oh, there she goes. She's building up the momentum and she's riding it further than anyone else this morning. Oh, there she goes. Distance wasn't too far, but she's the only one who's made it at least still standing at the end. So, we're going back to the judges to see what they give her. All right, so we got 1 6, 1 5. Which is it? In another 6. Wow, the highest score of the day. So that's telling us something. Things are starting to look up a little bit. Seems like people are starting to slowly figure it out. So we'll see. Hopefully it starts to pick up from here. Next is Christian McIntosh. Here he comes down the hill. Oh! Spinning like a bowling ball down an alley with gutters on the side. He just fell over. Dear Lord. Beanie came off. Man, he really fell apart there. He started out really confidently and it kind of broke apart. Man. So we're waiting on the judges. Let's see what they got to say about Christian McIntosh.
Never mind if he's going up. It's fine.
We got 1 4.5, 1 3.5, and 1
Okay.
a 0.
Hold on, we got an interview, guys.
We got an interview with Christian McIntosh right now. Let's see what he's got to say about that run of his.
All right, hold on.
4.5, what'd you get?
Okay, are you guys ready?
Okay, so
Okay, here we go.
8.
Give me a little more headroom,
Hang on.
We're live on you.
All right, Christian, so that was the first real wipeout of the day. How are you feeling right about now?
Ouch. I don't know much more than that. I wasn't ready to collapse backwards. I thought I'd at least get one spin.
So what do you think was the problem? Do you think the blocks were too far apart? Do you think you hit a bump? What do you think caused your literal downfall?
Get better, get good, I don't know.
Are you going to go for it again?
No.
All right, well, thank you. Thank you for your input. We'll see you again.
Go back to you, Jay. Cut. Okay.
All right. Well, you heard it from him. And in the words of Christian, I think that's a good word for, the rest of this evening. I hope it gets better. So hopefully people are going to start to really figure it out. So we're going to see what our next contestant has to offer. Our next one is Jason Peterson. Let's see what he's got.
It looks like it's Enos.
Oh, it looks like we're a little out of order. So next we got Enos Weaver.
Okay.
Who knows if he's supposed to go yet? Hopefully people are starting to, kind of pay attention to earlier. Oh, there he goes. Didn't even see him on his belly. A new form we haven't seen before. Made it all the way down. Wow. Impressive. Made it all the way down. His speed was pretty good. His form was good. I think that was the farthest distance of the day, too. Let's see what the judges have to say.
Hey, judges, you're on.
We got a 6 and a 7. And an 8. Wow, look at that emoji. Man, that emoji is a 10 out of 10 if I do say so myself. Man, I think that's the highest score of the evening. So, man, kudos to Enos Weaver. Next, we got Ella Hirschberger.
Ready to go.
Coming around backwards. Interesting form, following in the footsteps. Oh, there she goes. Made it all the way down. Oh! Tumbled backwards. Whew. Man, the form was really good, though. The distance was good. That wipeout was pretty cool, though. Not going to lie. Let's see what the judges have to say about it.
Live on the judges.
7.5, 6, and another 6. Wow, not bad. Have a feeling the wipeout kind of contributed to those points, not gonna lie, because that was pretty cool. Next, we've got Lena Hirschberger, who will be following up her sister. Let's see what she has to do. Similar form. Going all the way down, just picking up speed. Ooh. Made it all the way down. Ooh, kind of a similar tumble, but she made it all the way down with some pretty decent distance. So that's looking good. Let's see what our judges have to rate that.
By the way, I don't have time for the scoreboard, so we're not going to use it today.
5.5, 7, and 8. Man, there we go. Not a bad go at all. Next up, we've got Dara Peterson. See, she's lining up, kind of aiming where she wants to go. Gave us the thumbs up on her way down. Let's see what she does. Trying to balance, staying on there pretty well. Made it all the way down. Ooh, tumble. That seems to be a pretty common spot for the tumble right there. I hope people are kind of taking note of that, because that's where it really kicks in. Man. Let's see what our judges have to say about that. 1 6.5 so far. 1 7.5. Our emoji judges slow on the draw. 1 6. Not too bad. Oh, and our next contestant is already down there. Laura Ingalls Wilder Bush. Oh my gosh. Made it all the way down, no tumble.
We weren't even watching.
She made it. Didn't give us much time to react, though. Shake my head. So let's see what our judges have to say. 110 from Renee Pearson. My goodness. Let's see what's next. 1 6, 1 9. Wow. Nice from Laura Bush. Not too bad at all. Our next contestant is Emma Weaver. She's a sister of one of our earlier contestants. They really had a nice run himself, so let's see what she does. Just picking up her ice block, kind of setting it down, gauging where she wants to go. Sitting down, not too sure. Confidence level not looking too good right now, not gonna lie. There she goes, starting to tumble down. Staying on pretty well, picking up speed. Ooh, slow down right before the spot where it's caused quite a bit of our contestants to fail, so not too bad of a run. Let's see what our judges have to say about that. 1 5, 1 6.5, and 1 6. Wow, look at that emoji. That was my face pretty much when I saw that, not gonna lie. Man, let's see. Our next contestant is Benjamin Luna. Have high hopes for this. Let's see what he does. He looks like he's gonna do a little push-off method. Oh, look at him go. Lifting himself up off the ground on the ice block. What a strong, swole man he is. My goodness. Man, the shirt says Cuddle Monster, and I'm not gonna lie, man, that's a pretty true statement right there. Very impressive. Let's see what the judges have to say. 9.5. 1 10.8, an interesting decimal point choosing. 1 4. Kind of an iffy face from Renee Peterson. Interesting call. All right. Well, that was a pretty good, it's cool to see new techniques and methods coming out of these contestants this morning. So let's see who's next. Our next contestant is choosing. He did not write his name down, so I have no clue who this is. Isaac. There we go. Isaac is getting ready. He is choosing his ice block. He's setting it down. Kind of positioning the rag to the most aerodynamic. Oh, he's chosen the surf. Oh! Failed before he even started. Running down to woefully get his ice block. Taking it back up.
Oh, there's a second run.
He's gonna try again. Oh, no. He just gave up instantly. And not gonna lie, I would too after that. That did not look fun. What do the judges have to say? 2.5. 1 0. Let's see. 1 2. Man, they were not forgiving with the wipeout. My goodness, it's a tough day to be judged by our judges. Let's see what the next one is. Our own resident Kenny Kennedy, sitting on their block, ready to go. Slowly meandering down the hill on the ice block, unsure. Oh, he's going. He's picking up speed. There he goes, down the hill. Oh, in the words of Kenny Kennedy, oh my goodness.
Okay.
That was quite a
Let's do an
run.
interview.
Not gonna lie. We're gonna try to get an interview with him later today. And by later today, I mean right now. Let's see what our judges have to say. 1-4, 1-7.5, 1-6. Man, our Renee Peterson is not giving out those numbers very easily at all. Let's see what Kennedy has to say.
All right, Kenny, this was your first run down the hill. Have you ever been ice blocking before?
Never. Until now.
And what do you think? Would you do it again?
Well, yes.
Is there anything that you would change about your technique that you used on your first run to make your next run even more impressive?
I wouldn't change it. Like, I wouldn't lay down the ice block because, yeah, I think I would just do sitting. It's pretty like a scary feeling.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate your input today. We appreciate your participation. Head on back up that hill.
All right, you heard from Kennedy. He's going to try to rethink his strategy. It's really nice to know our contestants are learning from their run so that next time they can be improved. Man, I think there's a moral lesson in there for sure. Our next contestant is Eli, last name unknown, and we're going to see what he does. Just waiting for our Kennedy to get up on the hill, and there he goes. Kind of shoving off the hill. There he goes. Picking up speed. Wow. Going fast. Man. Made it all the way to our camera operator. I think that's the furthest distance we've had all day. Man, let's see what our judges have to say about that. My goodness. 1:08.5. 1:10. Wow, and another 10. Wow, quite a good run, if I don't say so myself. That was looking really good. Our next contestant looks like it's going to be Skylar Olson again, going in for his second run. Hopefully he's learned, a little bit, because if you'll remember his last run, he had quite the wipeout. It was not too pretty. So hopefully he's learned a little bit. It looks like he's kind of moving all the ice blocks together to create a kind of bobsled out of ice blocks. I don't know if he knows, but the Olympics were canceled this year, so man. Oh my goodness, there he goes. Bobsled breaking apart, but still managing to make it all the way down, shockingly enough.
All right, interview.
We're gonna get an interview from him right now. Let's see what he has to say.
All right, you're live.
All right, Skylar, this was your second time around. What do you think?
Hey, Mom! Hey, Mom!
Is that all you have to say?
Hey!
So, I have it on good authority that you are only here today because of an interest in a particular person.
That's right. Hey, Mom!
Is there anyone else that you care about in the whole world other than your mom?
She's watching this. Mom! Mama! Hey, Mom!
Well,
Okay, we're cutting away from that.
Whoa, you heard it from Skylar. He's really excited his mom is watching. Man, let's see what our judges had to rate that. We got an 8, a 7, and another 8. Not too bad. Man, if only the use of more ice blocks meant more points, but unfortunately that was not the case with our judges. So here we go. Let's see our next contestant. Looks like they're kind of deciding. Oh, if you'll see our Skylar Olson is kind of struggling to get all his ice blocks up the hill. Getting kind of tired, it seems like. I think there might be a little regret.
I think this is the best thing I've ever done in my whole career.
He's requiring some help from others. There we go, and it looks like he made it all the way up. And it looks like our next contestant is looking like it's going to be Jason Peterson using another surfboard method. Let's hope his wipeout isn't as intense as our others have been. Getting gusty. Hopefully that doesn't affect the performance. Oh, but it did. The wind just got to him, blew him right off. Unfortunate. That wind was not kind to Jason. My goodness. Man, it is like Hurricane Tortilla up in here. My goodness. Let's see what our judges have to say.
They said
Ooh, 1-0, 1-2, 1-2.2. Man, the mind can only wonder what that 0.2 is. What caused that, man. Looks like our next contestant is going, ooh, Our Milena Kennedy also fallen before she even started. Man, it's tough to see a lot of falling contestants today. Man, tough to see, but as always, it's fun to watch.
Hold on for a while, Jared.
So, we're gonna kind of pause here for a second. We're having some technical difficulties. Our judges on that one said 1, 0, and 0.1. 0.1. I'm gonna try to get a little input. Jenny, what was your process in that? Where's the 0.1?
Well, they're going before we're seeing it, so
Oh, she's got a good
we're
point.
not ready for it.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys
we're
heard
just
that,
kinda guessing.
but if the thing that's kind of happening is they're going before they're even, we're even on them. They're not giving us any time to react. So I hope the contestants know. I hope they notice that if they do take off early, that's going to be kind of a sacrifice of points. Renee is holding up a 2, a 3, and a 2.6. I'm hearing that we're going to do a replay.
Camera
Let's
2,
see what that looks like.
and wait till it's up, and then go for it. Okay, there you go. Play it.
I did 2. 4.6. Did you get?
Okay.
No, wait! No! No! Stop!
Ooh.
It didn't get shown on TV, but whatever.
Another contestant gone without even notifying us.
Yep, go back to
Disappointing
one.
to see.
Okay, good.
From Renee, we got 1-4. Kind of an face.
All right, so.
We got a 6.
Cut to 3 because of the judges. Yeah, good. All right.
She's
I'm gonna
running
go
out.
Right.
1.5. Whew, not looking pretty.
I'm gonna do a run.
Ooh, our resident Brent Kennedy is running up there to do a run himself. Look at him run. Such a speedy little boy. My word. Inspiring to see. All right, our next contestant is going. Watch her go down in a crisscross meditating position. Let's hope that... Oh, man, she made it all the way in complete form by the end. Impressive. Not gonna lie, that was pretty nice to see. Let's see what our judges have to say about that. I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty good. Yeah, it looks like we got a 7, 1.8, and 1.10. Wow. Not seen before. That is looking good. And as you can see, if we cut up there, Brent Kennedy is getting ready to go. We are ready for Brent. Let's see him go. In the surfboard position, I am praying to God he does not die. I hope he does not break that headset because it's getting kind of gusty and it's not always good for ice blocking. So let's see what he does. Trying to wiggle on there like a surfboard. Right in that wave of grass. Real nice. Oh! Fell off midway. Sad to see, but it happens to the best of us. He created the sport, but doesn't mean he's always going to be the best at it. So let's see what our judges say. 7.5, 4, and a 2. Man, it was a good run, not going to lie. In the words of Brent Kennedy, weak sauce. That's what he just said. Hopefully he'll do another run later today that kind of boosts that self-esteem a little bit. It was so tragically lost. Pushing up his blocks, seeing who our next contestant is. Looks like they're prepping the ice blocks, getting ready for the next run. Seems like our contestants have a preferred towel placement method, which is interesting to see. Whether or not that helps the run overall, who knows? Who's to say?
You got a total of 13.2.
Brent Kennedy is back on scene. Man, good to have him back after that amazing run. Looks like our contestant is still positioning our ice blocks. This is taking a really long time. Not gonna lie. She's giving us a thumbs up. I think she's ready to go. She's positioning up, pushing off, hugging the ice blocks dearly for life. Made it all the way down, turning sideways. Ooh, and flipped at the bottom, at the spot that has taken so many lives, unfortunately, today. Let's see what our judges have to see about that. 6.3, 6.5, and a 4. Man, some tragic decimals coming up today. Man, they are not being kind at all. Wondering who our next contestant is going to be and see if they have anything better to offer. Looks like it's going to be Dara Peterson again with her second run. Kicking the ice block over, trying to line it up, trying to decide what her game plan is. Hopefully learning from her last one. Pushing off, going down the hill. Going down the grass pretty fast. Not losing form. In the superhero position. Man, Supergirl herself on the set today. My goodness. Looking good. Good run. Let's see what our judges see. 1.8. 1.8 and an 8.7. Man, a cumulative 24.7 points. Not bad at all. Out of 36, that's more than 2/3, so that's pretty impressive. Just pulling up her block up.
Wait.
Ready? Okay, replay.
Watch this replay, guys. It's pretty amazing.
Lauren, you need to wait.
Resident Laura Bush coming down the hill
Okay, swap back.
preemptively.
We missed that. We were
Disappointing.
doing replay.
Man, we all thought she was smarter than that, but it turns out we were wrong. Not gonna lie. Let's see what our judges have to say about that. I'm hoping they'll take her early start into account here. 1-0, 1-5.514. Wow, very different numbers across the board.
All right,
But I'm not gonna lie, she deserves it.
back to normal. There we go.
Waiting for our next contestant. Let's see who it's gonna be.
I think it's Kenny. Oh no, it's Isaac.
Should
Or
be.
maybe it's Ben.
No, it should be Emma.
Seems to be some confusion up on the hill who has the next go. Looks like it's gonna be Benjamin Hall Luna. Possibly. Getting 2 feet up on the ice block, kind of gauging what he's gonna do. Looks like he's about to push off. Let's see what he does. Love to see a respectful man. Really good to see. Testing the wind. Let's see what he does after knowing that knowledge. Going down. Oh, 1 foot still in the block, so it doesn't count. That's the rule. Oh, riding down. Ooh, feet have left the block. Ooh, he cannot figure it out. That ice block is stuck. It is stuck. Oh, 1 leg. Oh, and fallen again. Ooh, tough to see. Oh! Man, you'd think after falling so much he would learn, but he did
Do a
not.
replay for that, please.
So much falling. But not gonna lie, it was pretty amazing.
Card didn't work? Card's broken. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
We would give you guys a replay, but it turns out our card is full. We want an interview from Ben Luna.
Yeah.
Let's see what he has to say about his run that involved him falling so frequently.
All right, so Ben,
Yeah.
how are you feeling right now after your fall? Do you feel ashamed?
I don't know that word, but this ice is really cold. Really wet too. Have you felt this?
I have to ask you the question that is in all of our viewers' minds. Did you fall on purpose?
What is this word too? Purpose. So what I like to do when I get up there is I like, oh my God. I usually like to start up at the top and I try to get down. And I try to make it like fluid. Are you guys wet?
Have you ever used performance-enhancing drugs?
Yeah.
Did you use them this morning?
No, not today.
Are you on performance-unenhancing drugs?
Enhancing drugs, no.
Unenhancing.
Dehancing? I think the word is dehancing you're looking for. Yeah, I'm like too big of a competitor. I'm kind of a big cuber. Not to be confused with cubing, which is like Rubik's Cubes, and those guys don't get the girls like cubers do. Like we do ice cubes, so yeah, those guys don't usually get the girls like I do.
How many girls do you have?
Like 2, 3, what's a bigger number?
100.
100.
Okay, we need to wrap up the interview.
100. 102.
Well, we'll come back later and talk to you about your skills.
girls, yeah,
So
skills.
head on back up that hill.
Yeah. You guys wet? Are you guys getting wetter?
Man, some interesting revelations from Benjamin
What was
Luna.
his score? Hold on, here we go.
Some concerns were brought up, but man, looks like we got a 4, a 14, and many numbers. So we got a 3 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3, which he did the honor of adding up for us for 8, because you know his run was kind of broken up into sections, so we really had to get the right numbers on each one. So
All right,
overall,
here
not a
next-
bad shot at all.
Next people.
Let's see what our next competitor has to do.
That's Isaac.
Looks like it's gonna be Isaac.
There we go.
Looking for his ice block, running around, Trying to pick out which one would best suit his needs to really get him down the hill. Looks like he's unsure. Kind of picking it. Pulling it over. Positioning it.
Does anybody know where the medals
Let's see what he has to do.
Yes.
Lots of surfboard techniques today. Let's see if this is going to be effective at all, more than most. I don't think anyone's made it all the way down on a surfboard yet. Ooh, and Isaac will not either. Watch as he rolls down the hill. Jack and Jill fell down the hill, and so did Isaac. Man, dear Lord. Into his ice block. That was not great to look at. Looked really painful. Let's see what our judges have to say about that. I'd like to remind them of the frequent tumbling. We got a 9, an 11, and a 2. Starting to see a pattern. Our 2 left judges are fans of amazing wipeouts. Our person on the right, she's more of a fan of the nice, clean goes. So I hope the contestants take that into account. Let's see what our next contestant, Kennedy, has to do.
It's not Kennedy.
Kenny. That's what I said.
Kennedy.
Not to be confused with Kenny Kennedy. Let's see if his run was just as good as his last one. His last one was not too bad at all.
Once we get through these last couple, we'll do the medals.
We haven't done 4 runs yet.
Let's just do the 2, and then we'll just have fun after that.
Okay.
He's gearing up on his ice block.
We need Emma, Eli, and Kenny.
Trying to figure out which method to
Make
use.
sure Kenny gets a gold medal. We have 2 of them. It was his birthday, and they canceled it on him because of COVID. And so he came here instead. He had a really cool party planned, so it'll be something special.
There he goes down the hill. Man, trying a new method on his back. Made it all the way down. Impressive.
You can relay that, Mike.
Wow. That was not bad, too bad of a run at all. Made it all the way down. Let's see our judges. We got a 6. 110. Let's see what our last judge has to say. Ooh, and an 11. Looking good for Kenny Kennedy. Not too bad of a run at all. Let's see our next contestant. Looks like it's going to be
Oh, okay.
Eli.
So he's sharing his birthday with you yesterday? His birthday?
Positioning his ice block. Kind of waiting for Kenny to drag his ice block up. Jason helping him with the second one. Almost ready for our next run. As you can see, the blocks are quite heavy, so these are heavy-duty ice blocks that our people here handcrafted themselves. So believe me when I say they're very durable, but they are also very sturdy and heavy. Here we go with our next contestant. Interesting position. We haven't seen this one at all. Pretty far too. That was a pretty good run. Interesting form. I like it. Like it a lot. Let's see if our judges liked it too. 110. Oh, 3 10s all around. A total of 30 points. Not bad at all. Impressive run from Eli.
We need Emma and Brent. Brent, this is Skylar's
So
third
just be
run.
an extra.
Brent.
Looks like Skylar Olson is ready for his
Skylar's
next one.
third. Yeah, Skylar's. This
He
his
is
third
getting a running start
No, just don't
that
count
never
this one.
ends. The running start never ended for Skylar, and he is still going. He is still going across the hill. You guys can't see it, but there he goes. Let's see what the judges say. If we cut to the judge shot, you'll see him running away in the background. We got a 0.3, 0.8, and a 0. As you guys can see back there, he is still
They're
going.
negative.
Oh, and doing another take. Ooh, which was not great.
They're negatives.
Oh, and I like to mention they're negatives. So, what was yours, Renee, again?
0.
I don't think we have a negative emoji. 0, positive nor negative. So, Skylar unfortunately got a negative 11. Sad to see. Man, so much effort, but very little payoff.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna.
We
Who do you need?
Emma to do her second run.
Emma?
We just
Yeah,
need a
yeah.
couple more contestants to do a couple more runs,
We
and
need
then we're
Emma
going
to
to go ahead
go.
and give out the
Emma!
medals and see who
We need
is
Emma to go.
worthy of the top 3 medals. We're excited to see this. We're trying to find the contestants right now so we can make sure
I'm not
they
in it.
get their runs in, because we want everyone to have a fair chance at these medals.
Brent, you gonna go?
Looks like she's gearing up, sitting on the block. Let's see what she
Well, no,
has
I'll
to
go one
do.
more time.
They still got points for distance.
Okay, so can we start adding?
There she goes. Going all the way down. Ooh! Fell off the block near the middle of the green.
All right, Sam,
Man.
you can do one more.
Sad to see. Let's see what our judges have to say. We got a 4, a 6, and a 6.5. Man, not awful, but at the same time, not great. I think, how many more runs do we have, Brent?
Just me.
Just Brent Kennedy left. Let's see what he has to do. He's running up that hill. He is running so very fast. Man, the speed is just inspiring. He is so ready and excited for this. I really hope that it pays off for him. He's positioning his blocks, getting 2 of them ready for him. Let's hope this one goes a little better than his last one. His last one wasn't bad, but it definitely could have used some improved work. Kicking off the flip-flops. Man, he is not taking this lightly. There he goes, wiggling off, pushing off, going down in the surfboard position. Let's see if he makes it. Oh! And he took quite a fall. Man, it is like the War of 1812 out there. Dear Lord. That did not look like it felt good at all. He hit the ground hard. Hopefully he'll make up for it with some points in his wipeout. Our judges say 8. Man, our judge Jenny and Mike say 16 and 12. If you want a good score from them, do as much bodily harm to yourself as you possibly can, and you
Okay,
will
medal
get a high
ceremony,
score.
Medal ceremony.
So right now, guys, we're gonna do our medal
Oh,
ceremony.
wait. Replay on that. Replay on that.
But first, we're gonna see a replay from that
Okay, Here we
wipeout.
go. Replay. Go.
Bring them up when you're done calculating.
Ooh. Ow. That's rough. All right, back to you, Jared.
Whew. As you guys saw, that was not a pretty wipeout. That did not look like it felt good at all.
Okay.
But hey, he was committed.
Going back.
We're tabulating.
Adding.
So bring the winners down.
So we're kind of
Renee, bring the winners down.
counting
to
up the
front.
points.
Doesn't know who they are
Our
yet.
judge is going up there and seeing who had the most points, and we're going to bring them down, and we're going to give them our 3 medals. We have a gold medal and silver medal and a bronze medal, all made by Brent Kennedy. He 3D printed them himself, which is quite amazing. It is quite an honor. So we're bringing everyone down, and it's going to be interesting to see who gets in the top.
Okay, so it's Eli.
We have Skylar Olsen.
Where'd you put my matcha?
Renee, keep them
I don't
in
know what
front
you're
of that
talking
camera.
about. We're going to cut to the
My
medal
tailbone so
ceremony.
much.
You smoked your
Are we on the green camera?
Okay, who we got? Alright,
Yes.
so it's Eli. Eli gets gold.
I didn't realize
Ben gets silver. Dara gets. Okay. And Kenny gets gold.
All right. So. Tell Jared to use the mic on Renee.
With a total of 44.7 points, we have Dara Peterson.
And then we need a shot of the 3 medalists afterwards.
Standing on ice blocks.
Here, I'll take it.
All right. In second place, with a total of 50.3, is Ben Luna.
Let's go! You guys getting wet?
Jared, you can feel free to comment on
Getting
this
wet?
if you want.
Dripping.
Man, so far we got Dara Peterson and Benjamin Luna.
With 58 points,
Tell Jared he needs to point the mic at his mom. He's just pointing it
Eli coming with a medal. My goodness, he did have quite a good run. Those are our top 3.
and with this in honor,
His birthday tomorrow.
Mr. Kenny gets a gold medal.
Touching to see Kenny Kennedy. It was his birthday recently. Got a gold medal.
All
Let's
right,
get a
so
shot
wrap
of
it
our
up.
3
Let's
medalists.
get a shot of the 3 medalists.
Let's see them in all of their glory.
Back them up. Back them up.
Sorry, you're not special enough.
Keep going. Keep going.
There we see our 3 medalists. With the bronze, Dara Peterson. With the silver, Benjamin Luna. And with the golds, Kenny Kennedy and Eli.
All right, everybody stay there. Don't move. We'll go back to Jared. Jared, wrap us up.
All right. we want to thank you guys so much for tuning in with us today. We hope that really humored and entertained you. We had a lot of fun putting it together for you guys. Again, this was brought to you by Lightbrush Media and Brent and Jared in the evening. You can check those out anywhere. There will be a Facebook link somewhere, I'm sure. And we just really want to appreciate you guys. This was a lot of fun, and we want to thank our contestants for sacrificing. There's some hardcore wipeouts, so we really hope it was fun for everyone to see and to do. And we will guys see you next time for the next annual Ice Blocklympics. I'm Jared, thanks for joining us. And we're still gonna keep going. So I'm still here, I'm gonna keep on talking. So just wanna say personal thanks. So bye.
Why did you do that to me?